Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is set to release this October 20th, and as someone who not only loves Spider-Man in general, but especially the Spider-Man 1 video game for the PS4, I thought, why not make a wish list of everything that I want in this game? Now, if all of this isn't in the game, am I going to care? Not really. It's still going to be an amazing game, but it's just fun, you know? Just make a little wish list. This is what I want. Just a little fun, little gaff.
So let's just jump right into it.
Number 1, no MJ missions. None of them. Goodbye. Goodbye, MJ missions. Goodbye. Genuinely, the worst part of the first Spider-Man game, and I think all of us can agree. All of us can agree. The biggest stinker in that game, the biggest stinker in that game, the MJ missions. 100%. 100%. Miles missions are up there. But Miles missions are not anywhere nearly as bad as the MJ missions, where the MJ missions are genuinely the worst. They're the worst. It's terrible. The only thing keeping Spider-Man from perfection is MJ missions. And that pisses me off. Number 2, Gwen Stacy. In any shape, way, or form, I do not care. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you know I love me some Gwen Stacy. I think she's a really interesting character and is always a fun cast member in whatever setting that Spider-Man thinks she's in. I said that terribly, but I think you understand what I mean. But I don't want her to show up and go like, "Hello, I'm Gwen Stacy. Peter Parker now love me." She's in the past. She's dead. She's long dead. But I want for a backpack collectible or something, for there to be a Gwen Stacy one, or Miles Morales love interest. Listen. Gwen Stacy has kind of shifted from the Peter Parker love interest into a Miles Morales love interest slowly. She's still always going to be Peter's a dead girlfriend, but the newer kind of renditions of Gwen they're doing often has or sometime in their history, Miles Morales is her love interest and Gwen Stacy is his love interest. So why not? And I feel like Insomniac could do a really good job with the character of Gwen Stacy. Number 3, so Peter has the symbiote suit. Oh no! How are we going to get rid of this? A Peter versus Miles fight. Maybe Miles could use his Venom blast or something, and then the symbiote suit goes and goes away to Eddie Brock or whoever becomes the symbiote. I feel like not only story-wise, it would be a great moment for Miles, but not only story-wise would it be really cool to have a Miles Peter fight gameplay-wise. Only if they keep the Peter's moveset that he would have throughout the game. They keep that same moveset, and then you already know Peter's moveset, you know his skills, you know what he can do, because you've been playing as him. And so now when you're playing as Miles fighting him, you know all the moves and he's dodging your attacks, and maybe they could make the Peter's AI or whatever act like a player would, so it really feels like you're fighting Peter. Yeah, that's it. But I feel like that's just be really cool. So we all know he's coming. We all know he's coming. Goblin. We all know Goblin's coming. He's around the corner. He's coming soon. Not in this game though. Let's take a step back. Now you're getting a bit rowdy. Dial it back. No Gobby. No Gobby in Spider-Man 2. I don't want to see any goddamn fucking Goblin in my goddamn game. Keep him out. I don't want no Goblin in my game. Keep him out. Set him up for Spider-Man 3. I feel like he'll be an amazing villain in Spider-Man 3, but I feel Spider-Man 2 is booked up. We got Kraven, we got Venom. We got our first villain and we got the main villain. Kraven, Venom. And I feel there's not really a spot you could put Goblin in here without undermining either Kraven or Venom. We already know Kraven's going to be undermined by Venom. That's just how they kind of design these games, and it's a flaw to their like story. The second I saw that Kraven was in the game, we already knew Venom was in the game. I was like, okay, so Kraven is the initial bad guy, and then Venom's the main one, because that's how they've done it in all their other Spider-Man games, which is like a flaw to their writing. I will say that's one thing that I wish they would change, but it does allow for two villains to be in the game, and they write it pretty well, so live and let die, I guess. But there's nowhere really you could put Goblin in here, so save him for Spider-Man 3. I do want Goblin to appear. I do fully want Goblin to appear, as we know he hasn't been in this universe yet. On a side note, there's there's the Ultimate Goblin, where he's like a Hulk type figure, and there's the main Goblin, and I don't know which one I would rather. It depends. If they're making Harry the Goblin, I want OG. I want the OG Gobby. But if they're making Norman, I feel like they would have to do a Hulk, you know? I feel like they would have to do a Hulky type thing. Or they could do like a Raimi version where it's like a mask or whatever. And then you could, leave it in the comments below. What do you want Insomniac's Goblin to be like in comparison to how we've had Goblins in the past? They're probably gonna do their own thing. Let's all be honest here. They're gonna do their own thing, but it's got to be similar to something. It has to be based on something. So what do you think it's gonna be based on? Yeah, leave it down below. All right, side quest time. This is so minor. Like, this does not matter. I'm talking about a side quest I want in this game. I want a side quest including another hero, because we know they're out there. We know the Avengers are out there. We know Doctor Strange's out there. We know Daredevil's out there. I think we know the X-Men are out there. So give me something like a Moon Knight mission, because Moon Knight and Spidey have a history. Web of Shadows, Moon Knight was in there. I'm just saying. Daredevil. Oh, come on. Spider-Man Daredevil always goes well. Captain America, maybe. They've had some moments. But the main one I want is Wolverine. I want a Wolverine side quest, mainly because it would be like a good backdoor pilot to the Wolverine game that Insomniac is making, or has in the process of making. I just feel like it would be really, if we see Insomniac's, it'd be hype. I want hype for the Wolverine game, because I don't feel like there's enough hype for the Wolverine game yet. And the Wolverine game is gonna be so fucking awesome. So I want Wolverine to appear, the Wolverine that they're going to be using in the game, so we get an idea of who this universe's Wolverine is like, and then we get his own game, and it's a good backdoor pilot. I want Kraven to be completely fucking unhinged. I want him to be doing the craziest shit imaginable. He's a mortal man, and I want him to push that fucking boundary and do the most baller stuff ever. I want him to be fucking doing flips off moving trains onto another train, and then he fucking grab the train and he lifts the train and he's like, oh, this is a normal man. Then he fucking throws the train. A lot of things with trains. I want him to do some cool things with trains. That's what I want. Hey, that's what I want. More trains. No, but I feel like in order to make Kraven stand, he's gonna stand out. It's Kraven the fucking Hunter. But for him to stand out more in comparison to the other villains, especially Venom. Venom is a huge, insane, wacko villain. For him, I want Kraven to stand up to Venom. If to do that, we make this guy completely unhinged, insane. He's wacko crazy. I want more backpack collectibles. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how you guys play Spider-Man. Whenever I see a little backpack icon, I go straight to it. Do I know why? Because I love the lore. I love the stories it tells. I love the implications that it has. There's so much cool things that shared the what the history of this Spider-Man is and what this universe is like are those backpack collectibles. They really just expanded the universe and showed like a lot more lore and all that for this version of Spider-Man. I think that's really cool, and I really want more of it. It's all I have to say about the backpacks. Don't kill Harry. Don't kill him. Don't make him the Goblin. I'm honestly, I'm on the fence about him being Venom, because that's kind of what they're hinting towards. I just give Harry a break. Just let the man be happy. When was the last time that we saw Harry Osborn just be happy? Just be happy. We haven't seen him just be happy. Just let him be a happy guy. Just let him do his thing. Yeah, he was in a coma for a while. Just let him chill. Don't make him the Venom. Just don't kill him. Don't make him the Goblin. Just let him vibe. It'd be so... I think going in, we're expecting Harry to be completely fucked up. We're expecting him to go for the fucking ringer. Because that's just Harry. Harry always goes through the ringer, no matter what interpretation of the character. He goes through the ringer, dude. And I just... give the man a break. Give him a break. Give him a weekend. Weekend at Bernie's. Maybe if he dies, we can do a weekend at Bernie's thing. No. But maybe it'd be maybe that's the plot twist. Maybe that's their big plot twist. Everyone thinks that Harry's gonna be the big bad because it's Harry Osborn. He always goes for the ringer. He always gets torture porn. And then they do a switcheroo. And Harry Osborn, he's just fine. He's fine. Maybe like his dad died or something, but he's fine. And he's vibing. And he goes to the beach with Harry and MJ, and they're just chilling, drinking some pina coladas. Just let the man relax. Let him live his life. Come on. That's all I gotta say. I love Harry. I just want to see the man happy. And finally, my last trick up my sleeve. A PC port. I don't own a PS5. Let me just reveal that now. I'm making this whole list. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to play the fucking game. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to play it. I might be able to... I have friends. I have friends who have PS5s. I might just be able to steal it from them and buy the game and then go like, hey, if you let me borrow it, I'll give you the game when I'm done. You know, and then we can do a little business there. But I do have a PC, and Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales are on PC. Come on. Give me the game. Let me play Spider-Man. I want to play... I have lost everything. All I have left is Spider-Man. Give me Spider-Man. That's all I gotta say. That's the whole list. It's the whole list. You sat through this, and I'm proud of you. Don't know what would make me even more proud? If you liked, subscribed, and commented on the video. And you know what? Let's get a little fancy. Let's get a little fancy. How about you share it? How about you share it with your friends? Give it to your friends and go like, hey, do you agree with this guy? What do you think this guy's saying? They'll go like, yo, this guy's fucking weird. And all I gotta say to that is, fuck you, pussies. Just kidding. I love all of you 100% because I know you all by name. And in order to prove that, you should subscribe. You should subscribe. And then you should subscribe. Scroll down, subscribe. But thank you for watching the video. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.